Hey guys, this is me settling down back in my usual workspace. This is me giving my latest review on Dragon Ball Super episode hold, hold 86. I know 87 is gonna come out. It's just that, recent things, me moving to a different place, vacation and all this stuff. I have to postpone a lot of my videos, but I figured why postpone? We can do a whole bunch of them, later on down the line. Eventually, I'm back. Anyway, let's get started. Goku, he's gonna go looking for Android 17, have him, join the team and fight to save the Universe 7. However, he also finds out that, Android 17, is now a forest ranger, and he is now protecting the forest, protecting an island in the south. He has a wife, he has kids. However, I was told about this a while back. I read I heard about this. I heard the spoilers. That he has wife and kids. Kind of like how 18, married Krillin and had Marin. It's kind of like that, but different. We also get to see the Dende. Seeing how Dende manipulates the lookout. The fact that he's able to move it like this and move it whatever you want. We know that the lookout there because of magic or something. But it's been there since forever, since the very first Guardians, like centuries ago. And the fact that Dende is not the guardian of the earth now, he could probably do a lot of things with it. I don't know if that's just because of his Namekian powers, the fact that he's now the new guardian. We get to see him tell how Goku that there was a boy born in a village. This boy possesses intense power and is a genius. He's so young yet he has so much strength inside him. It's, and that's a hit. That's a hit at its oob. The reincarnation of evil Kid Majin Buu, or Kid Buu, as owned by a lot of Dragon Ball Z fans. Kid Buu. Kid Buu is reincarnated. Like Goku put in a request. Hoping that Goku made a request to evil Kid Buu when he defeated him. Hope that you come back someday as a good person reborn. King Yama used his powers to honor that request and make him reborn as a human. And this is just adding more to the conflict. Like that Super, that we're getting close to the end of Super when it comes up to the original story of how Dragon Ball Z ends. Like what happens right after this? Because we know about Marin and a whole bunch of other stuff. Does that mean that means that this is just and that was just a whole 10-year timeline skip. This time is it's just adding to the overall story. The fact that they're adding more character development and more details. We're getting close because there's a big chance that Super will end this year. Because remember they only licensed it for over 100 episodes, but after that nothing else. Which is pretty intense. Goku eventually finds 17. Find him as a park ranger. He's defending the island from poachers. Seeing him how badass he is. Deflecting the bullets with his hands. That reminds me of old school Dragon Ball Z. How Master Roshi once caught bullets with his hands. That was Dragon Ball. How bullets can't hurt them. How strong he gets. We also get to find out that 17, he's been training all this time over these past several years, growing stronger and stronger. He's probably stronger than 18 right now. And 18 is one of the best characters of Dragon Ball Z they ever did, but they reduced her to nothing more than a housewife now. But now that her brother has been training all this time, and he's obviously way stronger than they were before in their prime. But what kind of training he did, I don't know. We get to see that things escalate. He's protecting them from the poachers. How he has the poachers down and they keep coming back. And Goku eventually steps in and helps. I mean, they never met each other. They never met each other in the story. Alright, they help him out. How he bend the gun backwards and like literally saying you leave nature or you can return to nature. Like you pull the trigger, you just be killing yourself. Seeing 17, how badass he was, just deflecting all those bullets with his hands, that was pretty cool. I mean, we get to see how 17 tells him his life story, how things change, that he never met Goku, that long ago he searched for Goku with 17 and 16. 16, one of the best characters, and may his character rest in peace, even though he's an android. But now he's no longer. That was because of Dr. Zero's programming. I really love how keep how they're using old Dragon Ball Z footage. This just brings back the nostalgia. For any Dragon Ball Z fans, that was some serious nostalgia. For anybody who watches the series, we get to learn that at 17 he's protecting this island, nature preserve. But he's also not just protecting that. There's also a species of animal called the Minotaurus. It basically just is. He just is big, purple bull with red eyes and horns. Apparently, it's an endangered species. It's the only one left of its kind. However, it's quite vicious and stuff, very, very dangerous. So 17's he's been charged to protect it and the island, from the animals. He even asked Goku not to hurt the animals. Seeing how 17 is strong now, and Mr. Popo said this about him earlier, especially when it came to finding out about Oob, that he's been so focused on space that he hasn't noticed Earth at all, It's true, so a lot of big threats have come from space, Not just space, time too. Or do you want me to revive you on the whole, Goku Black arc? And that was one of the best arcs they did. Just wish that, they did a little more thing that a lot of fans liked, Um, enough about that. Goku eventually has 17 to spar with him, and it's a pretty good fight. Even how they get so intense. Obviously that 17 is able to keep up with him. Remember when they first came out. When 17 and 18 first came out, they were able to beat Vegeta and Trunks at both Super Saiyan. And that was back when they're prime. And Goku and 17 never fought and never met each other, not once, But now they're way stronger than they were before, and it really brings up the action. How the fighting gets so bad, how they get so intense, and they nearly destroyed the island, just them crashing each other. How Goku even goes all out and goes Super Saiyan Blue, and 17 shows off his real strength. Remember, he can't do what you call normal. He can't what you call do like normal moves like Kamehameha, but he can do energy blast and energy control. Like I remember, and when he blocked Goku's Kamehameha at Super Saiyan Blue, and he summoned for that barrier. That's classic Dragon Ball. See, like he does Piccolo's attack using a barrier as well. And unlike normal beings, androids' energies they don't go low. They don't. Their energies are known to last forever, and they put a lot of hard work in. And their bodies is very strong and sturdy because of Dr. Zero's work and also the fact that they're made from humans and human body can be very strong, especially when it comes to their training. That means he's pretty much so strong he could keep up with Goku, even especially Super Saiyan Blue, he could probably be a big help in the tournament. We get to find out that he has a wife and 3 kids. 2 of them are adopted. He's now married. And I wonder what his kid looked like. Probably reminds me of Marin a little bit, but not, but his wife obviously doesn't look like Krillin, Goku asked him about, the tournament, at first he refuses. He refuses right at the back because he wants to protect the forest. He wants to protect him, even though he's going to be gone for a short time. He can't, leave his post. And the tournament starts in 21 hours, so, but he can't leave. He can't leave the island behind, especially with the Minotaurus and everything, and then Goku spills the secret, and 17 could tell that he's been hiding something all along, 18 catch on as well, she caught out as well, and she's not stupid, and neither is 17, he eventually spills the beans, finds out about the universe, and he doesn't care either way. Hey, the universe gets erased, so be it. As long as everything's in its place, basically. He doesn't mind being erased, which is kind of messed up, I mean, that means that his whole life, his whole family, could be erased, and he's not fighting to stay alive, he just wants to do his job. He doesn't even care if he gets 1 million Zeti, which Goku offered. Unlike 18, which wanted money, this guy doesn't want anything, Oh, not to say, all he wants to do is to do his job, but things get even more crazy. Like even though Goku tries his best, and Goku, keeps getting known from 17. This mysterious alien cruiser shows up out of nowhere. It looks like they're hunting the Minotaurus. They say the hunt is let's begin the hunt. Basically, like these aliens is gonna go after the Minotaurus. It looks like it's gonna be a team up episode between Goku and 17. For what I hear, that's filler, a little bit of filler. Well, not really filler. It's just some fans consider it filler because they're adding more episode. They're adding another episode to the whole 17 thing, and this is probably help with character development. But anyway, I think it's a good episode. I liked it. I enjoyed it. Anyway, this is Sullivan Alex giving my latest review on Dragon Ball Super episode 86. I hope you enjoy. See you guys next time. I know. Bye.